All right. Greetings, salutations, you know the whole nine. But I got a box. I got a box. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm D Boogie. Welcome to Taste and Sense with D Boogie. Um, for anybody, ain't nobody here right now, but for all of y'all that's gonna watch this later, I review scents, um, some designer, some niche, some clone, some Middle Eastern, but majority of them I go to nano perfumeries, micro perfume houses, small batch perfumeries that pretty much nobody has, you know, really heard much about. And I'm trying to spread the word for them because a lot of them are freaking amazing. Amazing. And that's the truth. The truth. And I've been a frag heads for, I'm not even going to do that, but a long time. A long time. I'll put it like that. So I am definitely an OG in the fragrance world. I'm not a noob. This is not my first rodeo. I've been collecting fragrances for a long time. So for Boxing Day, um, for at Fragrance Buy, they had a sale, and I picked up several fragrances. Give me 1 second, I'm here. It's going good, Mahmet. So hold on, I'm here. I'm trying to. Hi, Caleb. It's good. I'm about to review a couple of fragrances that I picked up from a Boxing Day sale from Fragrance by CA. Um, yes, I am in the United States. I'm in North Carolina, Eastern North Carolina. But I picked up, like I was saying, from Fragrance by, I picked up several. Camo, what it do? I picked up several fragrances um, from Fragrance by. Some of them I have been anxious to get my nose on, especially this one. I've heard lots of good things about it, but I, had just yet to pick it up, and I finally did it because it was Boxing Day sale, and the sales were really good. So I got Al Haramain's Arabian Tonka. Oh, I'm sorry, not Arabian Tonka. Haha. Al Haramain's Amber Oud, which is very similar to what I'm understanding Arabian Tonka by Montal. So we're gonna see what that one's all about. And then I picked up this one by Latafa, the Mashrabia. The Mashrabia is supposed to be a clone of Killian Smoking Hot. So I'm expecting that one to smell like apple hookah. So we'll see how that one works out. And then last but definitely not least, we're going to be checking out. Well, I don't really know which order I'm going to be checking them out in, but last but definitely not least, I'm going to be looking at the newest acquisition, the new kid on the block, the one everybody's been talking about, waiting for. I know a lot of people have already reviewed it, so a lot of people already know what it smells like. I just kind of want to see if it actually smells good. And that's what we're going to see. And that's the Asad Bourbon. The Latafa Assad is one of the first clones that actually put me on to the game of clones, dupes, inspos, really like that. And I am a sleep specialist. I'm a licensed certified sleep specialist. And then they came out with Zanzibar, and that's one that kind of took the fragrance world by storm, with everybody being on the hype train waiting for it. But when it came out, a lot of people were disappointed. I was not. I actually really enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. I actually enjoy it more in the cooler months in the winter than I did during the summer. But when I first got it, I got it in the mail and put it in a bag and took it with me on my cruise. I unboxed it, first impressions, everything was like that on the cruise. And the whole time I was in the DR, I got compliments left and right. People were loving it. I loved it. Christy enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was so different. It's not like anything else. And that's why I like it. I wasn't, I didn't know what LeBeau smelled like, really. You know what I mean? I kind of remember smelling it, off a tester strip in a store. But I didn't really remember it enough to be like, oh yeah, that's definitely a LeBeau dupe or not a LeBeau dupe. So I wasn't going in there expecting it to be one. And when I saw the notes of the coconut water and things like that, I knew it was going to smell different. And yes, it does. And I like it. A lot of people might not, but that's okay. Because in this game, it is completely subjective. Completely. You like what you like. I like what I like. So for the Boxing Day special, if you ordered, they sent you a 2 ml sample of a niche fragrance. And for mine, they sent me a Clive Christian commemorative and a 150 anniversary collection contemporary. Yo, 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 what up, nephew? Man. No, I don't sell fragrances, man. I just review them, my guy. Yo, okay. I think I'm gonna jump into that one first. I picked up that Mashrabia and that Al Haramain Amber Oud. Um, so we're gonna see what they about. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this Asad Bourbon. I'm gonna jump into that right now. It depends. Some of them are from here. A lot of them come from the Middle East, Dubai, the UAE, things of that. Yes, sir. What's up, Vince? My guy. Yo, Any of y'all that's in here that don't follow KVG, Vince Sense, y'all need to follow them. Yeah. Vince is an OG like me, and he likes fragrances. He likes fragrances that people don't really talk about, but he likes the more mature yet obscure scents. He doesn't like to smell like everybody else, and that's why I love Vince. Yeah, for real. For real. Vince likes to be original when with all his fragrances. You're not gonna, if you like to smell different, but still like to get complimented, you don't want to smell like 80% of the people in the room. That's what Vince is for. What's good, Lip On? So, everybody know the box is the box. I don't care nothing about all that. We're going to get into what the notes and the fragrance of Asad Bourbon. Let me go ahead and pull up the notes real quick while I'm here. Asad Bourbon. Yep. Right there. So, Asad Bourbon, they say it's, oh, you like that? That is actually a friend of ours painted that for Christy. He hand painted that. It's Jabbertonky. Because Alice in Wonderland is her favorite, and so he just did that as a play on the Jabberwocky. He's gonna make the whole band because he's playing. He's the singer, and he's gonna make one on drums, the White Rabbit, and one of the other ones on guitar. So it's gonna be a whole band back there. It's gonna be really cool. But Asad Bourbon, aromatic, sweet, vanilla, cacao, fresh, spicy, fruity, soft, spicy, amber, lavender, warm, spicy. So top notes of Mirabelle, which is plum, a Mirabelle plum, but it's not just a plum, it's Mirabelle plum. Pink pepper, a lavender. Middle notes are cacao, nutmeg, and Davana. Base notes are bourbon, vanilla, amber, and vetiver. Oh yeah, I had to show my Gamecocks some love, even though they lost the other day. Gamecock till I die. So they're supposed to have some opulent depth. So we're gonna see. Bottle's nice. I really like that color, that kind of that brown with that gold. Atomizer, just like the rest of the Assads. It does. Yeah, I know people always say that, but nah, this ain't the Trojans, it's the Gamecocks. You was watching Ross video. Waiting 6 months for it to drop $13. I know that's crazy to me. If you want it, you want it. You know what I mean? If you want it, just go ahead and get it. I got this one. I want to say it was 38. It was around $40. But like I said, I got it on the Boxing Day sale. So, it's probably somewhere around there. I mean, you can probably wait. It's probably going to drop down to about 28 in a couple of months. But you might risk reformulation. You might risk this is actually Okay, so everybody was right. Definitely, definitely has a scandal, absolute feel to it. It's kind of scandal, absolute meet Cesaro, most wanted. Not the intense, just the regular most wanted. Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but I just bought Checkmate. Like not even a month ago. I just got Checkmate in. Not even 2 weeks ago, probably. Right before Christmas. And I mean, this is nice. But if you already have Checkmate, if you want it just to have the other Assad, then go for it, which I'm glad I did. You know what I mean? And I'm also a content creator. So I've got a lot of redundancies in my sense, but I have sons, so they take everything. So anything that I call redundant, don't worry, Dad. We'll take the one that you like the least. They're good. They're good for that. For real, how does other people say your name, Lepon? Mahmet. I love Chanel for Men Platinum Egoist is probably one of the greatest fragrances of all time to me. That is the fragrance that put me on to the fragrance game the way it did. I used to rock my original fragrance, the one my was Calvin Klein Eternity. But when I got a hold of the Platinum Egoist for men, that changed the game for me. That fragrance is just that's probably one of the greatest green fragrances, fougere fragrances on the planet. Period. I mean, in my opinion, it's so good, and I will always keep a bottle of that in my collection. Now, I did find I want to say it's by Armaf, made one called Legacy. And Legacy is was a clone of Egoist, and it was okay, but nothing can touch the original one. It's just so good to me. But I did enjoy that Legacy, and I find that when I don't want to burn through my 200 ml, because yes, I have a 200 ml of Egoist. When I don't want to burn through that one, I will just throw on the Legacy, or I'll throw on a little bit of Egoist, and then I'll, you know, kill it with the Legacy. Team Overspray for the win. Yeah, but as of right now, I would give this. I give it about a 7.8. I actually am preferring that Checkmate. It seems to be deeper, richer, more. I mean, do not get it wrong. This is really nice. The Mirabelle. I wish I wish more of the cacao was what was present, because if it had a deeper chocolatey scent, I think it would be a more interesting scent. Right now it's good. It's definitely good. It's gonna perform well in the cool weather. I mean, the oil shine on my hand. I know that it's got a high oil concentration. This was from, I'm sure it was 1224 was the batch code. I'm sure. So, so either way, I'm sure it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, the Asad Bourbon. Like I said, if you already have Checkmate, you might not need it. Unless you're just a huge fan of that Scandal Absolute type of DNA. But it's not a one-to-one. It's with a little twist, but you can definitely tell that it's in that same vein, in that same family. It is, it works. It really does. It works. So next, we're gonna jump into this Mashrabia Balatafa, and this one is supposed to be a clone of Killian Smoking Hot, and I'm not even gonna act like, some people be like, oh yeah, and I smelled a little bit of that in a tester. No, I have never smelled this one. So we're gonna see off the gate what this one is. However, I've seen enough people that have reviewed this one and have talked about it. And if they know, oh yeah. Well, I've only got three. If I was doing a larger haul, I usually keep a little bit of coffee here for it, but I've only got three, and I didn't put anything on today, so I'm kind of going into this fresh. Yeah, I'm kind of going into it fresh. But that, for real though, that always does kill me, for the ones that review a crap ton of fragrances and they spray them all over the place, and then they can tell what they smell like, you know, eventually. And I'm like, how can you tell? You haven't, you haven't gave your nose a break yet. So, I usually keep a little something over here, and I'll usually go off screen a little bit and do it. And sometimes, especially when I have a larger haul. But like I said, for two or three, I'm good. Coconut coffee body wash. Who is that? Who is that one made by? Is that a EVOO, or who makes that one? KB. No problem, bro. Drop the phone. Hey, glad to have you back. Man, this bottle is nice. I'm not one of the ones that usually fawns over the bottle or a box, but I will give credit where good craftsmanship is due. This is like a rubber grip, like on a pistol grip, yo. That's like, it does, doesn't it? This bottle looks expensive. It looks very, very nice, but I think I paid $44 for this US. But it's rubberized. It's it's nice. It's got a really nice grip, very nice weight. Cap's plastic, but you can't just squeeze it and crush it. That's not bad at all. But anyway, I already kind of know what the notes of this smell like. Supposed to be notes of apple shisha accord, pink pepper, with middle notes of tobacco, cinnamon, and dates, with base notes of oud smoke, vanilla, caramel, and patchouli. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how close this is to, like I say, it's supposed to be smoking hot. And Fragrantica gives it 23 ups and 4 downs. So we shall see what it is. Nice atomizer. Shisha. Apple hookah. No question about that. In the air, I feel like I just walked into a hookah lounge and somebody just said, as soon as I walked in, oh, that's nice in the air though. You say it looks like a grenade. Definitely looks like a grenade skin from COD. It looks like it could be a nice skin for a grenade from COD or something that would come with one of the packs. One of the legendary packs. Oh my God. You got to like incensey type of accords because this smells like straight up apple, hookah, shisha. And when it comes out, it is pow. Yeah. Yeah, like one of those paintball cans, like a paint can grenade. But that apple starts to mellow out into it's still there. But now it's more like apple cinnamony, kind of like not like apple pie, but kind of like apple jacks. But it's still got that resinous kind of incensey kind of feel to it. You can see the smoke, how it says oud smoke. You can actually see that. I mean, this is actually very pleasant. I'm actually enjoying of this. This is definitely a red apple. Yeah, this is red apple all day. This is like a mm, this is very nice. The Assad Bourbon is good, and this is probably going to be the one that is going to be more for the masses. This is probably going to be the one that is going to appeal to more people. But this one, right now, if I had a choice between these two, it would definitely be this Mashrabia, that oil concentration. This is ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, it's a sweet apple, okay? But this is nice, my guy. I'd rock this. I can't wait to rock this. This is definitely for the cooler months. Fall, winter, night. This will be a nighttime banger. Date night, going out, social event type of thing. Not really a work scent. This would be more of a, if you want to, get noticed at work, or if you're trying to draw some attention at work. But they're both more sexy scents. But this one has got it. Yeah, I give this one an 8.5 all day. Yeah, I get that 8.5 all day. If you are going to go with a daily, neither one of them is one that I would pick for a daily. But if you had to make one a daily, I would probably go with the the Assad Bourbon. Yeah, my guy. Yeah, this Mashrabia is dead sexy. Yeah, it's one of them ones, but it's not for everybody. This is not for this would appeal to a more youthful crowd. This one would definitely appeal to a more mature audience, in my opinion. However, if you got a young man that's got his stuff together, and he's doing his thing, and he's hangs out with older people, and he doesn't really party this, that, and the other, but when he does, he goes to the nicer restaurants and he gonna wear the mashrabia. But this one is not an F-boy scent. Don't I will not say that. I'm not gonna say this is an F-boy scent, because it's good. Yeah, 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 that mashrabia. You say mashrabia is like Alfa Romeo? I don't know. Well, compared in comparison to the two, yeah. But that brings us to the third one. See what we got here. This is the Al Haramain, the Amber Oud Dubai Night. And this Dubai Night, I picked up the Dubai Aqua a couple of months ago. And that's the one that is supposed to be a twist on imagination. And I really was not sure if I was going to like it. I've got to say that I liked it so much that I had to get this one too, because this one is supposed to be a dupe or an inspiration of Arabian Tonka by Montal. So we're going to see. Oh, I agree. The packaging for Amber Oud, I've got so many of the other ones. That's why I went ahead, and because I've got so many of the other ones, plus then I picked up the Dubai Aqua. But Purple is my favorite color, and that is just sleek. That's nice. Opens up to a little coffer like that. Nice bottle. Extrait de Parfum, 75 ml. Appreciate it, Vince. Pressurized atomizer, shoot always. Okay. In the air, I automatically get saffron. Very sweet. Very, very sweet fragrance. Let me see what we got here. Amber, rose, warm, spicy, oud, vanilla, aromatic, citrus, musky, fresh, spicy, sweet. Top notes, saffron, bergamot, elemi, with middle notes of Bulgarian rose, agarwood, lily of the valley. Base notes are tonka bean, amber, white musk, and oat moss. So I've always heard that it was a very sweet nuclear fragrance. That opening is a little punchy, little, a little screechy, not off-putting, but it is a little screechy. Definitely will wake you up if you're, if you have sleep. You put that on, you're gonna wake up real quick. But this dry down, oh, that dry down is something serious. That is definitely in the same space as Arabian Tonka. Arabian Tonka is probably a little darker. A little darker. This one is definitely brighter, a little more zing, a little fresher in the top. But that dry down is pretty much spot on. That sweet, that saffron, the oud and Arabian Tonka is not off-putting at all. I mean, that's one of the easiest wearing oud fragrances to me. It might be punchy, strong, but it's not, it doesn't have that, you know, barnyardy type oud smell to it. But this is very nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Turkish lemon cologne. Who makes that one? Is that by a house? because I actually like lemon. You know, as long as it doesn't smell like Pledge or Joy or cleaning product, I like lemon. Acro, it's a house called Acro makes a fragrance called Bake, and it smells like lemon meringue pie, but in the best way. And oh, and then they have another one called Awake, and it is lemon, coffee, and patchouli. Oh yeah, okay. I may have to look into some Turkish fragrances. I may have to look at some Turkish fragrance houses. I haven't ever found any, but that's what I like. I like the ones that are obscure, nobody talks about. You know, so I will definitely check them out. But I just came in to unbox these and give them a okay. So the bourbon vanilla, the dry down on this is very nice. Very nice, very smooth. Yeah, this one is definitely going to be this one's going to be hidden. I mean, this one is going to be talked about. Everybody's going to love this one. So it's going to be flying off the shelves. So if you, like I said, if you haven't gotten Checkmate, or if you can't find Checkmate or whatever, and you like that Scandal Absolute DNA, it's not a one-to-one, but you like that DNA, if you, this one will do you. I mean, but it's got that extra, that cacao is starting to creep in now. You can actually get that. The Dubai Night was probably the most expensive out of the three, and because it was like 46, no, it was right at $40, but it's only a 75 ml, whereas this one's 100, and the Assad is a 100 as well. So expensive, but like I say, they were all under $50. Every last one of them was under $50, and like I said, I got them with the Boxing Day sale with the code off and everything. So all three of them came to like 109 and some change. So I wasn't mad with that at all. Right. But because the juice inside is the bomb. That's why. Yeah, for real though. For real though. That Dubai Night, that's it's good. I'm glad I picked all these up. None of these, I'm not mad with any of these. I knew that I was probably going to like this one because I really like Arabian Tonka. Um my biggest fear with the Assad bourbon was that it would be a redundancy. And is it a redundancy? Not really, but maybe. As of right now, on this dry down, it's completely gone a different direction. It's actually more of an Azaro type of scent. It's actually getting very nice. On the dry down, it's getting very nice. But that Mirabelle plum is sticking around for the whole thing, and that is what I'm enjoying the most. The cacao is starting to seep in. It's not too overly heavy with cinnamon like Camera. I've heard people say this. Some people have even compared this to like Angel Share, and I'm like, nah. Yes, very nice. Yeah, this is definitely a. I get this an 8.5. This one still gets an 8 all day. And this one, I'll bump this one up from a 7.8 to an 8. I got these all from Fragrance by CA out of Canada. That's my primary site that I like to use is Fragrance by. But I also like the Oud store. I also use perfumeonline.ca. I'll use Joma Shop if I have to. But, every time I do something with Joma Shop, they always tell me, yeah, Canada. Yep. The Oud store, or I'll get straight from Latafa. Um, Joma Shop. Like I said, but Joma Shop, when I order from Joma Shop, every time I order from Joma Shop, they end up having to refund my money or my package takes 20,000 years to get here. Oh, man. Let me try to think now who you might be able to use. Um, the Oud store. The Oud store would be able to work for you. Filled with Baraka. Let me type that in there so you can see it. Let me type that in the chat for you. Yeah, the TikTok shop. The TikTok shop has some pretty good things too. You just got that's where you find the Oud store. If you find anything from the Oud store in the TikTok shop, it's a verified buyer. That's one of the few places in the TikTok shop that I would say is good to buy from because I've gotten burned from the TikTok shop and got some water in a bottle. It was just straight up water. It smelled like absolutely nothing, nothing, nothing. Like not even like window cleaner, not even like cleaner. It would smell like nothing. Water. But I mean, I got my money back and all that other good stuff. But I'm still just like with Amazon, buying from Walmart. Never again. Amazon, I'll get from Amazon. Walmart. mm, mm, my second bottle of Assad. Yeah, yeah. If you go through, like, if you look through the buyer, and if the buyer is like the Oud store, they're actually a reputable buyer because I actually buy from them. You know what I mean? I've actually bought from them. But for people who um, are international or might not be able to get, them or might not want to pay the international shipping that they would going through the actual site, go through the TikTok shop. Yeah, it's good. I get a lot of stuff from TikTok. I got my vintage radio from TikTok. Um, I got what was the other one I got from there? Oh, Spectre Wraith. I got a few good things from there. Oh, Ignite Oud. Yeah, I got my Ignite Oud by Ahmed Al Maghribi, and that thing is gas. He said Zillow. Yeah, yeah. But anywho, I've been on for 50. I appreciate everybody that's rocked with me this long. Um, going out. Oh shoot! Wait a minute. Wait. Before I go. Wait. Before I go. I got this fragrance from Clive Christian, and I've never, ever gotten a Clive Christian. This is the 150 anniversary feminine collection. Oh, so that already tells me right there. It's probably not going to be. They sent me a feminine fragrance for my little 2 mil niche. Maybe wifey will like it. That's actually not bad. I don't know what the notes are, and I'm going to have to look the notes up for that real quick. I usually try to go on live once a week, so usually Friday, Saturday are usually my days that I can usually go. That I usually go live. Let me see what this is, because that is Clive Christian. Clive Christian. Okay, the anniversary collection. All right. So it's fruity, sweet, woody, warm, spicy, powdery, vanilla, yellow floral, white floral, fresh, citrus. Notes are plum, pineapple, pimento, apricot, peach, lemon, cardamom, bergamot, ylang ylang, jasmine, iris flower, orchid, rose, carnation, with base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, benzoin, tonka bean, amber, and musk. This is an oriental floral. That's a lovely fragrance. It's definitely a little too frou for your boy. But I'm at to let wifey smell that one. She might like that one. I know that's a 15-year anniversary, so that one's got a price tag on it. That's freaking Clive Christian. Let's see what that runs. Yeah, $580. Yeah, five. Okay, $580, 475, 580. Yeah. So yeah, 580. Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely it's nice, but I don't know about $580 nice. I mean, but my wife, she wears stuff so sparingly. This 2 mil will last her about 20 wearings. She only gonna spray it like this. Okay, I'm good. You good. Whereas me, I'm like, I am team overspray for the win. I mean, 12 spray minimum pretty much all the way around. I got to spray all my hoodie, my hair, everything got to get it. Yeah, you're gonna know I was in the room. That's just how it is. But anywho, now that we've really gone through everything, get your hands on that if you don't have it. The Dubai Nights. Worth a check out. if you like I said, if you don't have Scandal Absolute or if you don't have Checkmate, but if you've got either one of those and you just want to check it out, I mean, not like you're gonna waste money. I mean, it's a good fragrance. You'll wear it. Sleeper. 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 But you got to like that incensey hookah smell. If you don't like that hookah incensey, smoky, ashy type of smell, you're not going to like it. Period. Stick with the other two. Me, that's good stuff. Anywho, everybody just rock with me this long. Appreciate it once again. Like, follow, share, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And all y'all, I love y'all. To the next one. Peace, love, hair grease.